toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment. Rice ready to kick it off and get this game started. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So the Toledo Rockets offense will have the football first. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off of defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team. I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, David, have proven they can make circus-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open. I mean, they can make the dynamic catches, the contested catches. They have the speed. They are two of the best playmakers in all of the country. So whenever an offense has the football today, you're going to like the show.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Pretty good effort on that one. 42. And the Rockets are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Gets it past the marker. Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. They'll go to the counter. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Back to pass. Got his man quickly. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a 3rd down stop. Makes the grab on the left. They mark him out of bounds at the 42, and they're on the move. The Rockets come to the line with a new set of downs. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Direct snap. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. They're about to snap it for the 10th time on this opening drive, but they need a conversion to keep the drive alive on 3rd down. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. And it's no good. He missed it. After the miss, no change in the score. So Rice's offense has its first opportunity of the day. Last time we saw these guys, it was a rather forgettable experience for this quarterback. He turned the football over, he got sacked. Just not a good day at all, Jesse.
Well, the defense was able to rattle him. They hit him often, they hit him early, they got sacks on him, and then he started feeling it. His eyes came down, he started floating the ball over the middle of the field and putting it into trouble and got picked off. So it's important in this one, David, up front, they do a better job of helping him stay on his feet.
There he goes. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a 1st down. And the Owls, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. He'll keep it himself. Got enough for the 1st down. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. Power football with the run. He's stopped after a 1-yard pickup at the 25. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Wants to go up top. Bringing the heat. Flushed out of the pocket. He's inside the 10. He gets the job done, picking up the 1st down, then getting down. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. They'll run it on 1st and goal. That's a really nice job by this defense, maintaining outside leverage and knocking him down behind the line. The play action fake. The throw. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? Now 3rd and goal and tough yardage to cover here. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
And they get to the quarterback and get the sack. That's a big emphasis for this defense. They saw a week ago, this offense gave up 3 sacks. They need to get to him early and often and create some indecision. Nice job getting a sack early in this football game.
Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. This try will come from the left hash, and he'll try to curl it in from 38. Just drives it between the uprights. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
This is a team that really prides themselves on starting fast. We've seen that before, and here they are playing at home today. Nice job on the opening drive. Lots of poise, good emotion. They don't get the touchdown they would have liked, but they kick a nice field goal. They've got the lead. Head coach has to be happy with that.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Guys, let's see what Toledo can get done on offense this time. They're going to need to get something started, finding themselves in a 3-0 hole.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. A strike downfield. He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line. Quarterback on the keeper. Crosses the 45. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Rockets are marching down the field. The give to the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Oh, they're after him. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Outside the pocket, lets it go. And it's knocked away, incomplete on 3rd down. The Rockets decide to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Fair catch is collected at the 24, and that's where they'll start this drive. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. He'll pull it on the read. And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the 1st quarter. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. That's the end of the period, and Rice is on top. And we've come to the end of 1, and let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the 2nd period. Back to pass. Under fire. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
That is how you start a drive. Meet the physical challenge on 1st down. Rush the quarterback, get the sack on 2nd down, and now put him in a 3rd and long situation. Nice job by this defense.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. Rice will be forced to send out the punt unit. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Fair catch is called for. In the midst of all this rain, just concentrate on one thing, making the catch. They'll run it from the gun. And that's a very productive 1st down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. From the gun, the ground game. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. And the Rockets are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Let's send the tight end in motion. He'll do it himself. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into 4th down. The Rockets send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll call for the fair catch, and they'll be backed up to start this drive. Rice takes over the Owls, ready to get that offense cooking again. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets them up to the 24. The give to the tailback. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. This is the type of play that can give the offense momentum. 3rd and short from inside the 20. Quickly out to the tight end. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a 1st down. Kick is in the air. He'll try to field the punt and see if he can give his offense better field position. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Makes the grab. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. And the Rockets can really attack on this 2nd and short. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a 1st down.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on the gas, right back on the football to try to keep this offense rolling.
And he's brought down after a nice gain. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. They'll run it out of the shotgun. He's pulled down after a tough run, gets it to the 6. The Rockets are threatening on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Now the play fake. Wide out trying to get it in. And they will score. Touchdown, Rockets.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And the extra point makes it 7-3. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. FIU is lighting up the scoreboard right now thanks to a dazzling offensive display. They're up by 24 over Florida Atlantic. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Finds his tight end. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. He'll keep it himself. Oh, he's got some space. He's smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. The Owls come to the line needing just inches for the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. The handoff as they run the counter play here. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Wide receiver going in motion. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Got a man. It's Gutierrez. Still running at the 40. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the 1st down. Quarterback keeps it. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. And the Owls now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Throws to the wideout. Working the middle. And the defense drags him down. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that 3rd down play. They'll try to get the 1st through the air. And the 3rd down pass incomplete after a good deflection by the defense. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. Tries to get it on the ground. Hard running there. They're able to make the stop, but he is beyond the line to gain its 1st down rights. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Just a hair too much on it from this big-armed sophomore quarterback. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Takes the easy throw in the flat.
Again, this is a running back that can hurt you running it between the tackles, and he's dangerous out in space. They like to throw it to him out on the perimeter as he picks up a couple of yards there.
Under fire. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Punt is in the air on 4th down. Fair catch is signaled for and made. They'll mark it at the 12, and they'll start in a bit of a hole. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Still on his feet. And the sack all the way back at the 5.
Well, the defense has the opponent backed up in their own end, and they are pinning their ears back, getting after the quarterback. You see the athleticism and the speed they have up front as they're able to notch that sack.
And the Rockets with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Snagged out of the air. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Line getting set on 2nd down. Quarterback may change this route. They'll see if they can find some running room on the right here. Trying to buy a little room with that shotgun run, and they were lucky to get it back up to the 3. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Makes one man miss. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. The Rockets will bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. So from the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. And it's 1st down, but they'll try the field goal in the closing seconds of the 1st half. Oh, he missed it. No good. And guys still down by 4, still needing a touchdown to take the lead.
Listen, he's a guy that makes 60-yarders in practice, so they give him that opportunity with his big leg. He misses it. The opponent didn't set up the return, so they're going to get the football back now. A pretty good field position. There's still a few ticks left on the clock. They've got a chance to steal some points here.
Brings it in down the left side. They finally make the stop. That's going to make those halftime stats look a little bit nicer as we head to the break. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellows, by the looks of things, we've had one enjoyable first half in Houston. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside historic Rice Stadium.
And the Rockets will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Rice has the ball back, and they're ready to send the offense back to the field. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Finds his way ahead for 5, and now they've got it at the 28. The Owls come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. They'll try to bully their way for the first. Breaks into the open. They use that sideline as a defender and get him out of bounds at the 36. Rice going to work with another 1st and 10. They go to the ground. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Catch in the middle. It's Gutierrez. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. To the ground to try to move the chains. He's not even going to make it back to the line of scrimmage as the defense gets big-time penetration. They boot it away on 4th down. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. The Rockets offense is back on the field. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. Through his hands and incomplete. He normally makes that catch every time. It's 2nd down. Back to pass. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
That's the game it's kind of been. It's been a defensive struggle on both sides, and it's kind of like a tennis match. Which team and which offense is going to be able to break serve? That time, poor job in pass protection. The quarterback has got to find a way to get rid of that football and not take the negative play. But this has been a defensive war so far.
The Rockets line up to punt it away. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. So we'll see this offense make its way out to start the drive. They'll start this drive going to the air. They're working that left side. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on 2nd down. They'll give it on the counter. Very little running room, if any, and he just hasn't had anywhere to go in this one. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Caught over the middle. It's Gutierrez. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. On the option. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Got a little work done on 1st down. Now back to the line. Going to the ground. Got the 1st down. He's still on his feet. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Rice rushes to the line.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down, make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. And the Owls can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They'll move the tight end. Out of the gun, the inside give. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The Owls line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Trying to get in the corner. Runs through a tackle. Still on his feet. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stops. Let's see if Rice can get it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Handoff from the gun. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And the field goal unit is on the field. And this one shouldn't be too taxing, a 23-yard try. Never a doubt. That brings them to within 1.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. Coming out with it, it's Miles. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. Toledo has the ball. Here comes the offense. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Pulls it in with one hand. Caught, and he's close to a 1st down on the nice pickup there. And the Rockets with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. On the ground, it's Everett. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 27. He'll go to the sneak. The Rockets will snap it on 1st and 10. They'll go to the ground. Picks up the 1st down, still moving. Turning it on. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
The offense changing the play. They'll ride the hot hand. They get him before he gets started this time and knock him down in the backfield. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Unloads quickly. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. And with the pressure on him, the quarterback goes down, and we've played 3 quarters here. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Toledo has the lead. They've done the work to build a nice cushion. Now to bring it home as we check out the stats after 3 quarters. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. Rice takes over. The Owls ready to get that offense cooking again. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. And generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical in this one.
He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
And giving up 3 sacks a week ago, now you've already given up 4 sacks. They got to find a way to protect their quarterback. Give him a little bit more time.
Rice will be forced to send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. Found a little running room on that one. Picked up some nice blocks before he's run out of bounds. Guys, let's see what Toledo can get done on offense this time. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for a position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring position.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. Going to work on second down in the red zone, is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. On the option. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He wants it all. He snares it in the end zone. Touchdown, Toledo.
This guy has been an absolute force in this offense early this season, guys. We're only in the 3rd game. He's already got 3 touchdown catches. Talk about a matchup nightmare for opposing defenses.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the PAT makes it 14-6. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Western Michigan is lighting up the scoreboard right now thanks to a dazzling offensive display. They're up by 23 over Georgia Southern. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Quick completion on the out route. Rice will be forced to send out the punt unit. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. He'll wave for the fair catch and haul it in at the 25. The Rockets offense is back on the field. And they've got a little bit of a cushion here, David. If they can add to it on this drive, it would be nice.
And it definitely makes a little bit of a difference. Knowing I'm up by more than a field goal, obviously, Jesse, my mindset switches, and I know I can't make mistakes.
Yeah, and David, I don't think they have to reinvent the wheel on offense here. What they've been calling has been working. Just get back to doing what you're good at.
Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Kept it on the ground on first down. Now back to the line. Give to the running back. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. Some 3rd down conversions tougher than others. This one a long one on 3rd down from the 43. On on target to the left. He gets the job done on third down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. Red pass, it's complete. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. And the Rockets with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. A third down play coming from the 32 as they try to keep the drive going. From the gun, wants to pass. And the third down pass is knocked away by the knee. So here we are on fourth down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good.
That's a big drive for this offense in the fourth quarter. Now to take a 2-possession lead, you got the other offense where you want them. Now you get to rush the passer, make them pass a little bit more, and don't give up those big plays. You're in a really good spot now.
From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Rice has the ball back, and they're ready to send the offense back to the field. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
Fires to the tight end. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. On third down, he drops the throw. Spits it out to the back. And this is going to be incomplete on third down. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. Fourth down attempt coming. Converts on fourth down. Still going. Well, they just drained all the suspense out of the fourth down conversion, moving the chains easily.
Hey, I got to be honest. I don't know if the defense was expecting that type of throw on fourth down. It looked like they were all huddled close to the line of scrimmage, looking for something in the quick game, but instead the quarterback takes a shot vertically down the field, catches the defense off guard.
Off play action. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. Now third and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Here comes the heat. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
And it now feels like game over after coughing up the fumble. They were down. They needed something big to happen. They had to score touchdowns, but give this defense credit. They just finish. They're playing to the end of the game with great effort, creating a takeaway to ice this thing.
Toledo has the ball. Here comes the offense. Guys, that last trip a little disappointing having to take the 3.
Yeah, I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talk about getting yards and...
A shot for the end zone. Touchdown, Rockets. Snagged in the end zone to give them 6. They tack a little more onto this lead, and they're on their way to a 3-0 start.
And a lot of times late in football games, you'll see offenses get really, really conservative with the lead. I like how this offense didn't go against the clock. They stayed within themselves. They stayed true to who they were. And now, big-time advantage, big-time lead, up by 17 in the fourth quarter.
And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they knock him down at the 17. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. fourth down, trying to find his man. Trying to pick up the first out of the backfield. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. The Rockets come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll leave it with him. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line. The defense calls the timeout, and that's their last one of the half. The quarterback takes a snap and takes a knee. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Quarterback will keep it. Touchdown, Toledo! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
Well, what I love about this team early this year is it looks like they can fight through adversity. They started the year 2-0. This game looked like it was in the balance here in the 4th quarter. But after watching them answer with that last touchdown drive, that shows me they've got the mental toughness to potentially make a run this year.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. They'll start this drive going to the air. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. To the air on 2nd down. Finds the tight end. Pick up a 5. They'll need 5 more on 3rd down. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. Right down the middle. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's got it. First down and more. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chain. And the Owls want to pick up the tempo. And they spike it and get the clock stopped. Defense backing up, trying to keep everything in front. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking to fire. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. Now facing a 3rd and long. The short hands. It's Bohannon. He stopped short of the 40, right at the 39, and it's 4th down. On 4th down, looking for the completion. Incomplete, and that'll be a turnover on downs. Running out the clock seems to be a mere formality here as they are ready to snap it in victory formation.